Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. Yes, it is Monday, y'all. And guess what? I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Come on inside of the room. Hope you all had a fantastic day. Look, you guys, today is Monday. And today is a Be Real day. Hashtag Be Real in the chat. Hashtag Be Real in the chat. Hashtag Be Real in the chat. So today is like my authentic day to just be real with you. And I think these conversations are needed every now and again for me to just, take the veil all the way off, right? I'm not faking it when I come up here no other time, but I think sometimes I don't speak to you guys the way that I am. Yes, today, Quay. What up, Quaya? We ain't playing no ghetto games today. Today is a real day. Today is a day for me to take the veil off, to just openly express myself to you. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. Listen, so I was in my feelings earlier today, and of course, I got coached around my upset. And if you guys need to be coached around your upset, just put it in the chat. I'm gonna do like a group, just a group of people, no charge. Just put hashtag upset, and I'm gonna reach out to you, and I'm gonna get you in the closed space, and we're gonna talk about your upset. But today, I was, and I committed to do this with my coach that I had today. Like we're accountability partners for each other. We helped eliminate each other's upset. So listen. I'm going to eliminate your upset. If you upset and you want to get in the closed space with me and you really want to be coached around your upset, just put hashtag upset and I'll reach out to you. It's going to be free. I'm not charging you anything. I'm not trying to charge you anything. Okay, listen. So here is what my upset was like all around. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. So I'm in a part of a mastermind group, and these mastermind groups are beneficial, but they also can be challenging. And inside of this community, I feel like the person is poaching, right? And let me tell you what poaching means. Poaching means you go inside different communities and you try to, I don't want to say be knowledgeable, but you say things and then you try to sell people stuff, right? So we ain't for that. I don't want poachers in my group and I don't poach in other people's group, right? So, okay, Sherilyn says she want to be a part of the upset. I don't know, Sherilyn, if that's what you're saying, then hashtag upset. Because then I'm going to, anybody that suffers or struggles with upset, hashtag upset. And I'm going to do a free coaching session on eliminating upset. But you got to be ready for it and you got to be game for it. And it's going to be a group session and I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to invite you. Okay, so listen. Yes, so we being real today. So let me tell you about the poaching and how that is very disturbing for any thought leader and anybody with the group, right? Where people come in and make comments as if they want to be a part of your community, but it's really only for them to have a opportunity to sell their product to the people that you have got inside of your community. That's what poaching is. So I'm a part of this mastermind, and inside of this mastermind, I feel like I'm being poached, right? Where people are giving information, sharing information, but they're only sharing information to put you on the hook. Hashtag get on the hook. Hashtag get on the hook, right? So while I am actually opening myself up, being real, being authentic, it is actually being used against me in this group for people to sell their own products. Now, mind you, when you go into a mastermind, you're there to be in a collective group with others so you guys can support each other with ideas, with techniques and strategy, right? And you're giving your time, you're sharing your information, and you're helping to build each other up. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real, right? Yeah, they're getting people on the hook. And what is not okay is for you to act like that you want to be a part or you want to help or you want to share or you're committed to someone transforming when you're actually just out for the money, right? Hashtag transformation. Hashtag transformation. Now, if you have not learned anything about me, who I am definitely a be real person, right? I am positive, but I am real. Meaning that if you really want to be in conversation with me, I'm a straight talk and it's no chaser, right? I'm going to come with it. I try to be mindful of what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, but because of my personality, because of my passion, sometimes it don't always come out in a palatable way. And I get it, but I am real. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. So inside of this community, when we're there sharing ourselves authentically about our struggles and our challenges, about our business, about what it is that we want to do to transform the world or to help people, you got people in it that's trying to sell you stuff and it's hashtag unacceptable. Put it in the chat. Hashtag unacceptable. Hashtag unacceptable. So when you come into communities, when you come into my community, when you come into other people's community, don't go into someone else's community with the intention or the only intention for you to come and sell your product of what it is you're building. Let me tell you how hard it is for us to build communities. If you know that it takes effort and it takes time in order for you to get people in your group, to get people on your page, to get people on your email list, to get people on your YouTube page, it actually takes effort and it takes time. And no one wants you to come inside of their community to take anything from them that they have built. Now, it's one thing for them to offer you to share your link, to sell your product, to do the things, but don't nobody want to be blindsided. Don't nobody want to be taken advantage of. Don't nobody want to be putting their stuff all out on the carpet for you to take advantage of so you can sell them what you believe their solution is. So look, here's the 3 points that I want to give you today, because I am real. I'm in my feelings, and I done told y'all. Now, I done got coached around my upset. So I started out as a 6, and I'm like at a 3. And I was okay with being at a 3, because normally when you are upset, it's something that has not have been communicated. And I am looking forward to communicate with the person. But when I communicate with the person, I want to make sure that I'm communicating with them in a way that, number one, my message can be received. Number two, that it's not from a place of upset. Number three, that I'm actually trying to gain clarity. And number four, that we're able to walk away in one accord. Do you get what I'm saying? And that wasn't the points, but if you wrote them down, write them down. Good. I'm glad you got them. That's not the point. But what my point is there are some things or some words that describe you, that embodies who you are and how you show up in every space. I want you to put those words in a chat. I'm going to give you mine, and I'm going to break each one of them down and what they mean to you, to me, because I am a real person and I want you to get me. I want you to get where I'm coming from, right? You already know, like I said, I'm positive, but I'm a straight talk, no chaser type of person. I'm going to come with the real 150% of the time. And it is my prayer that you are able to handle how I come, but I want you to get that I'm always standing for your commitment. Hashtag commitment. Hashtag commitment. Okay, so let me tell you why this word is so important to me. For you to actually be committed to a thing, it doesn't mean anything negative, right? Like that you can't change your mind, that you can't walk away, that you can't do something different. No, that's not what committed is about. Commitment is really about you honoring what you said, honoring your word, doing what you said that you was going to do. So if you said that you was going to show up at a certain time, show up at a certain time. If you said that you was going to participate in a particular program, participate in a particular program. If you said that you was going to take the class, that's right. Hashtag commitment. Hashtag commitment is my word, but you guys should have your own words that you embody. So that means when I tell people that I'm committed to a thing and that I'm going to show up, I'm a part of a group, I'm a part of an organization, I'm going to come to your meetings, I'm going to come to your program, I'm coming to your program. Why? Because one of my values is commitment, and it means so much to me. Number two, results. Now, if you know nothing about me, you know that I'm committed to your results. And when you don't get your results, it breaks my heart. Why? Because I am committed to you having the life that you want. It's not okay for you to settle for something different. It's not okay for you not to go after the things that God has placed in your heart to go after. If He did not mean for you to actually achieve whatever it is that's in your heart, do you know He would not have placed them there? God is not that evil. He is not an evil God. He is a loving God. He is a precious God. He is an amazing Father. And the things that you want to do in this world, He's put them in your heart for a reason. So go get them. So that is why results are so important when you come into my community. I don't want to be just talking. I don't want to just motivate. I don't want to just inspire. And don't get me wrong, all those things are important to you taking action, because if you're not motivated, you're not going to move. If you're not inspired by what I say, you're not going to move. But here's the thing. I want you to taste the fruit from your labor. But in order for you to be able to have fruit, that means you do have to labor, right? Remember, we talked about faith without works is dead. It's a real thing. Like, it's no getting to a certain place by just wishing or dreaming. It requires you to become a certain person. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. And then the last thing that's so important to me is hashtag service. Hashtag service. Customer service means so much to me. It really, really does. Because I totally believe that people should walk away from experiencing whatever your product is, experience being in your space. Number one, feeling bigger and better, right? I also want them to know that I actually genuinely cared about them. That is not about them swiping a card. Majority of the people I serve don't swipe a card. The majority of the people that listen to my videos, they are not clients of mine. They have not swiped the card for anything that I've done. And it's not about that. It's about me doing what God has called me to do. Because get this, if I continue to give value and be valuable in people's life, they will come looking for me, and I will be able to receive what it is that I'm meant to receive for whatever product that they want or time that they want to spend with me. Do y'all get that? Yes. Hashtag service, hashtag service, hashtag service. So listen. What are your 3 words that means so much to you that you embody it, right? That is part of you being real. Like if I don't provide excellent customer service, that's outside of integrity for me. That's outside of who I am. And it should be the same thing for you. You should not be going into people communities poaching people. You should not be saying yes to things that you're not really emotionally inspired, touched, or moved by, right? And here's another thing. Put in the chat ulterior motives. Put in the chat ulterior motives, because let's just talk about this while I'm on this page, because I already told y'all I'm in my feelings, but I'm being real. Ulterior motives. Do you get that all of us have ulterior motives? Every time that we're moving around and we're doing things, it's for some particular reason that we may not have always disclosed, right? Whether it's to grow your community, whether it's to make a sale, whether it is to increase your impact, there's an ulterior motive going on in your mind and in your head that you may not be expressing to other people. But you got to be real with yourself. Before you're real with anybody else, understand why you're moving, why you say yes to whatever it is that you say yes to. Decide what it is that you're going to contribute to the space when you go, and decide what it is that you are expecting based on your actions and the way that you show up. So here's the main thing and main reason why I wanted to talk to you today about being real, controlling your upset. Because here's the thing, when you are upset, the space that you come from will never give you the results that you want. You will never be able to receive it. I'm going to tell you how Deepak Chopra said this, and it was amazing. So definitely quote him. He gets all the credit. But here's what he said. If you are experiencing a problem on whatever level that you are on, the solution will never be found on that same level. You have to go higher. Hashtag go higher. Hashtag go higher. So if you are experiencing upset on whatever level you're in, whether it's at work, whether it's in your business, whether it's in ministry, do you get that the solution to the problem will not be found on the level that you are on? You have to elevate yourself. You have to elevate your thinking. You have to elevate your being. You have to elevate your emotion, your emotional space, your physical space, your spiritual space. You will not find the answer in the space that you are. The only place or the only thing that you will find at the space where you are is the continued upset and the continued out of integrity wherever it is that you stand. And then sometimes we are so inauthentic about being authentic. And for those of you who know me, you know exactly what I mean by that. You're so fake about who you really are and what it is that you want to do, that you have fooled yourself to think that that's really the person that you are, because you're never being straight. You're never being who you are. You're never saying what you want. You're never showing up in a way that empowers you. You're always trying to be somebody else for somebody else because you think you're going to fool somebody or do some trickery to get people to do the things that you want them to do. And I promise you, that's not how transformation works. You need to authentically be yourself, show up who you are. And I promise you, the real you will make the impact that you want to make. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. I know I'm in my feelings. I told y'all I was in my feelings. I'd be afraid to come live when I'm in my feelings, but y'all get what I'm saying. I love you. I adore you. I am so pleased that you guys have come from Shelly to LaShawn, Quaya, Sherilyn, for all of those who are in the chat. I may not have shouted. Thank you guys for share this video if you think it will impact anybody about being real. Hashtag be real. Hashtag be real. Because you do not have to become someone else outside of yourself to make the impact that you want to make. Dr. Roz, I see you. I see you. Dr. Roz, has been a while. I need to have some type of reunion for my queens. I'm telling you, I'm working on it. Y'all just give me some time. So listen, I want you guys to be real. Be authentically you. When you crack the mic open, when you walk into the room, when you go to the job tomorrow, I want you to be yourself. Authentically be yourself. The highest level of yourself that you want to be. Not just being real is not just saying whatever you want to say and being curt. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be authentically you and make and cause the results that you want to cause in your life and other people's lives. But if you faking it till you make it, if you coercing people and poaching people groups, trying to get them to invest in the things that you're doing, and you're not really authentically showing up as yourself, you will be found out. And it will not help you more than it will hurt you. So be yourself, be authentic, be loving, be kind, build your own stuff, do the work, and I promise you, you will see the results. If you want to eliminate upset, I'm going to do something free around eliminating upset. I'm going to give you a framework. I'm going to teach it to you, and you're going to be able to use it every time you're in an upset, so you can get from that 9 back to a 0 or 1. I'm at a 3. I started at a 6. I'm at a 3. Why? Because there's still some things that need to be said, but I need to say them in a way that is going to be effective and it's going to make the difference. That's right, girl. Do the work. Shelly, I saw you. You said there is room for each of us. No limitations needed. You got it. That's right. We all can be in this space doing what God has called us to do. He wants us to work together. And here's the thing. You never saw Jesus doing anything alone. He had an inner circle of about 2 or 3 people, right? And then he also had 12. So you can't do this by yourself. I can't do this by myself. I need an inner circle. I have an inner circle. I have team. I'm building team because I know I can't make the impact alone. There is enough room for everybody. Whatever it is that you can bring to move my vision forward, bring it. Whatever I can do to serve you to help move your vision forward, bring it. Because I get that I lead to leave. Hashtag lead to leave. Hashtag lead to leave. Look, here's what you got to get. She said that part. I don't know what part. Identify your inner circle. You got to, Quaya. You have to. Because there's so many people, again, that's out here that doesn't really mean don't mean you well. Like, even though they may have a great thing, they may have a great product, they may be able to serve other people, but if they're trying to poach your community, if they're coming in communities where you give trusted information to and they're poaching you, it's dead wrong. And you best to know your girl going to have a conversation about it, but it's going to have to be in a Christ-like way. Why? Because I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference for them, and I want to make a difference for myself and even the people that they come in contact with that's not around me, that I would never even know. But if I get in my feelings and start operating from a place of upset, I'll never be able to make the transformation in their lives, in their life, the way that I want to. So here's what you got to remember. Upset don't get the results that you want. So you need to learn how to chill out, learn how to get your upset under control, and be able to be real with saying what you need to say, but in a way that it will be received and it will be accepted and you will make a difference. Always looking forward to serving you. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Look, if you're interested in taking the digital program, Queenpreneurs Jumpstart program, let me know. Put that in the chat. And this is for people who want to start businesses. If you're not looking to start a business is not the program for you. So don't put it in the chat. But if you want to start your business and you need help with starting your business, then put it in the chat. Hashtag I need help. I think hashtag I need help. Thank you so much, Shelly. I try so much to have integrity. It's so important. And I probably need to share what my definition of integrity is, but it's just not slipping off of what you have committed yourself to based on anything, not anybody else's word, not anybody else's performance, because there have been situations where I allowed my integrity to slip because people around me weren't committed to what they said. And then I was just like, oh, they ain't coming to the meeting. I ain't coming to the meeting. And that's not what I needed to do. I needed to remind them of what we committed to, and then give boundaries around how long I was going to wait for them to show up for the meeting, or how the meeting was going to operate if it was going to continue to operate with me being present, not me starting to not hold my word of integrity because they slipping and dipping on theirs. Do you get what I'm saying? All right. Upset does not get the result you want. It doesn't, because it's going to show up in your communication and how you stand. So instead of people being open to you really exposing the intention and how they occurred for you, it's going to feel like you attacking them and that you're trying to be right and you're trying to make them wrong. And you know, when you're trying to be right and you're trying to make somebody else wrong, how about you get that don't work? Look around in your family, look at your relationships. How many times you made somebody wrong and they still wanted to talk to you? It ain't gonna happen. You got to make sure that you're standing in a place of not being upset, and you're standing in a place where you really want a resolution and clarity, and you want to get things back in atonement, right? A timely word. Thank you, Coach Steenie. I love you, Quaya. Thank you for being here. I hope that it is timely because I'm told you I was in my feelings. I'm at a 3. I know that y'all don't believe that this is a 3 out of scale of 1 to 10. This is a 3. This is a 3, okay? I love you guys. Always looking forward to serving you. I'll see you on Wednesday. I may follow up Wednesday night inside of the private group about this situation. I'm trying to meet with the person on tomorrow. So y'all pray for me that I'm able to have this conversation and get a resolution and clarity on the intentions of why we are in the mastermind. Always looking forward to serving you. I love you. I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live